Hey guys, how y'all doing? Good to see you, Steven, Norman, and John. I don't really have anything planned. I just wanted to come on and pick up a little watch time and chat with you guys. Uh, I could get on Google Chat, text with John, or I could talk to him here. Hey there, Tammy. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Where's Ray? Oh, okay. Ray is the son of Tammy. Is that correct? Did we lose Norman? Where you at, Norman? He'll probably be back. Oh, y'all having dinner? I just got done eating. I had some kind of like a cheesy chicken, and it's really for over spaghetti, but I put it over cornbread. It was really good. It really was. Like I said, I there are some things that I could do, but I don't know that I will. I do want to show y'all a new way that I was thinking about. Yeah, it was pretty good, John. It was Velveeta, like lots of Velveeta cheese, and I want to say like cream of chicken soup. So like, oh yum, Tammy, that's good. It's like Velveeta cheese and cream of chicken soup all melted together with pulled chicken stirred into it, and then I put it over cornbread. It was almost soupy, but not quite. Kind of more like a almost like a chili consistency, but it was good. So I was asking about Norman because my viewer thing says two, and it looks like I might be lagging a little. Tell me if y'all have lagging. Uh, John, I'm curious about your bridges and track work. I don't know if you're willing to share that publicly, but if you could give us an update on that, that would be really cool. Yeah, it says two to me too. All right, and that's fine. It's a strong two. I want to show this. Yeah, okay. There's three now. Um, so one of the things that I was gonna do is, I've got a. It's not a permanent light. It's a lamp over here. Um, and what I can do with that is I can point that down at this table. Oh, great! I wonder if I could. I wonder if my computer would be able to handle going to watch that video with me being live. Might try that at the end. um, how long is it, Tammy? Just so I can time it. Yeah, this is it's new light, and it can point. All right, this is what I want to know too. Tammy, I would like to know how long that video is you put out. Because I'm thinking about going to try to watch it through StreamYard. Oh, cool. That's yeah. So what I'm thinking about doing is seeing if I can go watch it through StreamYard um, live on screen here, like maybe with me in a little screen, or I don't care if I'm in there at all. But I want to see if I can show it live. And there's a reason that I want to know if I can do that because there's other things that I have ideas about. And if I can do that, then I could possibly do those other things. And so John's been working on these bridges, and they look fantastic. And he's given us an update on that. All 4 bridges are installed with the track. 2 of them still need guardrails, but that's not a big priority. Just have 1 section of track to connect, and then you can add feeders. All right. 4 bridges. Dang. It's a lot of work, John. And they look good, too. So, one thing I was thinking about doing, I kind of had an idea for, um, see, you can record through 2 trusses, 1 through girder, and 1 girder. Now, John, are you doing, I know you're probably filming, but are you filming at all? Hey, Dave BNSFN Scale, it's good to see you here. Um, I I wish I could show you something. I don't know. Maybe I can. Well, I'll probably send it to you. Um, I now have, so, all right, some footage enough to put a video together, maybe. So, John's seen a picture. Oh, so I do maybe have a picture, but it's not really going to show this other one good. But so now I got um, Uncle John's cabin, and that's John's. I got, well, duh. I got Uncle Mark's cabin. All right, for Eminem. I got Uncle Digger's cabin now, but that's not. It hasn't even the prototype hasn't been printed, just been designed. And now I got Uncle Dave's cabin, Dave BNSFN Scale. And your cabin's a pretty cool little cabin, Dave. So I might email that, pick you a picture of that or a couple pictures of that. Um, I don't think I have anything that does it justice right here. My iCloud got full. I had to clear it. Guess it's the shorts. Filming the shorts. Let's see here. Well, yeah, but you can't see it. Wait, that's not it. Is it? Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah, it's not a good. It's really small because it's with a bunch of other ones. Doesn't give me a good view of that either. Let's see. We'll do that. Hey, Norman, how you doing? So look, this is on your right is Uncle Digger's cabin, I think, or on your left. This one over here is Uncle Digger's, and this one over here is Uncle Dave's. Then this one right here is Uncle Mark's, and this one over here is Uncle John's. So what you'll be able to do if you would like is you could get the set, and I will probably continue to add to it, and you know, oh, is Heath here? Hey, Heath. I haven't seen Heath. But that could have missed it because I was looking at my phone. Good to see you, Heath. Thank you for coming in. John, you're not set up to show. I mean, I know not necessarily now, but I mean, it could be if you were. But you're not set up to show any of that bridge stuff, are you? Well, it's good to see you, Heath. Um, I'm actually trying to. I'm trying to think of a good idea for a live stream. Okay, so the pics you sent me, that might take me a minute. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't. Is there an easy way to just access the picture you sent me, or do I have to scroll up, John, or do you know? You have better internet? Oh, okay. Now, how do I get them up on here? Just through OBS? Add them as an image on OBS? Let me open it up. I think I'm going to start the train out. It's, I hate to say this, but it's running really good. And as a result, I'm not having a whole lot of trouble um, sharing your phone through StreamYard. Um, so I'd have to send my phone a link. That would be cool just to try. And then I want to show y'all the desk setup, how it would be, because I think I'm gonna start doing the builds. I'm gonna try to do the builds in a different place, and I want to see what y'all think about it. So I'm gonna show y'all that setup in a little bit, because I'm uh, not happy with much about my Friday live streams. So um, I'm gonna be tweaking some things. That's why you see lighting that has been brought in, and it's not permanent lighting, unfortunately. Um, I could maybe get something, but Santa Claus is coming to town, and so uh, I did ask Santa Claus for a F7A and B unit, and I really haven't been bad, so maybe I get lucky. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is send myself an invitation, like you said, and I think I'm sending this to me. Go here. I have to eat before the live stream. I missed something, or I'm not with it fast enough. Norman, you've challenged my brain. I know you probably shouldn't have. All right. So, oh yeah, I got this. So, uh, all right. So does this mean I can tap the Safari icon in your navigation bar, copy link, and see what happens. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. So let's go to settings, mute, settings, camera. Alright. I don't want the camera. I want to share my screen. Huh. Not giving me an option to share the screen. Let's see. I appreciate y'all for being patient with me for a minute. We're just trying some things, um, so we can do some things better on Friday too. Let's see here. No. Turn this down all the way. It says I'm backstage. And, all right, I am joined, and then it says more cam. No, settings, camera. No, it's not giving me an option to share my screen. Maybe I need to be in there. All right, so let's see here, here. It'll let me present. Will it let him present? If I go solo on him, can I present? All right, let's see. No, but I don't have headphones in. So what we'll do is I'll come here. I have not given up. Uh, here. Oh, that's cool. Hold up. All right. Here. Says it could cause some. I want to do a window. Tab. There we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Hey, CV Railroad and HO scale here. I'll check that out. Look at that. Dang. Can I move it up? Look at that. Whoa. Look at that. Sorry I keep saying that. Water looks great. I mean, great. God. Alright, so let's see. I can go back, I think, and go to. We'll look closer. That, okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back up to this one. I'm not. I don't have. I don't think I have anything 3D printing right now. As a matter of fact, which is kind of crazy, but I just don't. AJ had two soccer games today, and man, I got to tell y'all about that in a minute. I was hoping I could connect my phone and share the screen because I got a video on there I'd like to show y'all. So mine. So it just okay. That looks good. Ooh, good. And if you're watching and on replay, oh wow, this is SRV Schuylkill River Valley. Ooh. See, y'all are lucky y'all came to this live stream because you're getting a sneak peek at some artwork right here. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see my pointer or not. I'm pointing at stuff saying, look at that. Look at that. Water is just amazing down there. Wow. I can feel my feet slipping on those right there. That's good stuff right there, John. Hey, Mystic, how you doing? Okay, I didn't know if you could see the mouse or not. Yeah, man, that's some sharp, sharp, sharp work. And how what kind of did we have like latency issues or anything going on when I showed those? All right. Now, it took me a minute to load the pic here. So I'm wondering how it's going to work if I try to do Tammy's video, but we're going to try it at the end. Since what I want to do now is show y'all, and I guess I'll do it now. Well, there's a couple things I want to show you. All right. First, I want to show you the model that we did last night. And I don't know if this will work to show you or not, but I'm going to try. Just a minute. Hey, Stormy Sky Dave. Good to see you, man. Let's see if I go from. I don't remember. I can't remember my hotkeys anymore because they changed the cameras around for that. Well, this one apart up there. That didn't look good. At least I don't feel like it does. I don't know if I want to show y'all that like that. No, we'll do it when we put it down here. All right, hold up. I wasn't happy about that. Guess I could move to the light. I really don't want to do all that. All right. Change of plan. I thought I was going to show y'all the model I assembled. I finished putting it together. I was going to show that to you up here on this, but um, I can't get good light on it. Let's see, maybe I can get good light on it. Not really. No, I'll just put it down here. Sorry, guys. I'll show you what I was going to try to show you. It just I can't get good light on it here, so I'm going to put it down here. Right, but I have to adjust this camera, so I am going to go ahead and I'll go to this one. The cam should be working. Go with my cams. There we go. I'm going to do that while I change this, so I spare you the nausea. Appreciate that. So, this. So when I'm doing a build, I'm going to try this. Let me know what y'all think about that view, as opposed to being over at that table when I do a build. Who is this we're talking about? What do you so? What do you think? I think so too. Um, now this might, because it's white, it might. I think it's easy. It's better for me, and so here's the kit that we did last night. It's done now. Hey, Joe Raider. Chimney's still imperfect, but it's okay. I mean, I gotta change it until they're two different colors, but I didn't paint them together, and that's obvious. So you got your front of Uncle Mark's cabin. Wow. And you got the back of Uncle Mark's cabin. I guess that's the back. Thank you, Mystic. So I feel like it will be more comfortable for me um, to assemble things here. I also feel like it gives y'all a better view, and one of the problems is assembling the models just isn't very exciting. So um, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to switch back to this one because I don't want to change again. Park. Yeah, I'm looking back. Oh. All right. So what I'll do is I'm gonna add park cam here. I could really like do this. Here's what I'm thinking. So Now, what do y'all think about the pick and pick? Should it be smaller, bigger, away from the duck, different size? Um, when you ask which camera is that, are you talking about what kind of cameras are they? All right. Yeah, true, Norman. When you're doing 1 to 220 and everything like that, you definitely want to. Now, here's what's crazy. All right, so take you got Uncle Mark's cabin. Let's see here. You got well, here. We'll put this here. You got my sign's crooked. You got Norman's Diner, right? Yes, there. John's cabin. Oh, hold on. John's cabin. Yeah, I can zoom, and I will, and we'll play with that in just a sec. Hold on, let me see what else I got. That might be all I got down here. Um, all those are in, and let's see. Here's an outpost, but what I was actually gonna, my point. Hey, Kyle, how you doing? Point I was gonna make is uh, here's Uncle John's cabin in the HO scale. Now it's got the flash on it and everything, but it's a different size. Oh, those came off. Look at that. What I would like to do. Oh, I might be able to do that. Hold up. I got a little thing I can jack it up on. I hope they don't slide off. I'm sure they will. All right. So, but as you can see, just to compare the cabins, I think Mark's is a little bigger. Um, they're arranged different. It'd be kind of hard to tell. But I look forward to getting Uncle Digger's done this coming week. I think we're gonna probably work on getting his printed up. And this is the outpost. That's I broke that off. Yeah, all these are in scale. I'll show you. I got a Z somewhere. Did I do with my Z scale? I might have taken it upstairs so I could paint it. Oh, I did take it upstairs. It's upstairs um, because it got painted. But yeah, this thing right here, you could throw this at an intruder. It's heavy. Now this is one thing I'm gonna have to work on here. is I need to get this as I might have to flip this around. So with the blues here. Sorry, guys. All right, let me change my stuff. All right, there we go. Now, go over here now. This way. Here. And now we might want to move this. All right, how's that? See, I kept trying to show you stuff, and with the other view, and it kept being out. I feel like so now my pick is better. All right, now for the zoom. Let's see about zooming. All right, so if I put this here, we'll zoom in on Norman's sign that was crooked that I think I just straightened. We'll set it on something. We'll prop it up like that. There. All right, now I want to see about zooming. I wish it should be easier to zoom. I mean, it's really not hard, but I mean, I can get closer. But um, if you look at the glue, I don't know how well you can read that, but I can see that it's fuzzy a little bit. But I mean, that's zoomed in further probably than I would ever probably keep it. Because see that would be real hard to keep anything in the frame unless like if I was doing windows or something, I could definitely keep it like that. But um, what I probably need to do is make some scenes with it zoomed a little, um, because to me it's kind of a pain to um, zoom and unzoom the way that I have to do it. All right. Well, I guess there is a easier way than the way I just did. Come to think of it. So that's kind of how I would keep it normally. And then just seem, I guess you can just do this and this. And you can edit, undo, edit, undo, transform. Huh. All right. Yeah, sure, I agree. And again, I would love to get a little scene switcher for when I'm building too. Could even come in with like a side view, um, and that would be neat. It would be cool to be able to make the builds a little bit more exciting, um, or a little bit easier to stay engaged to. I guess is a better way to put it, or engaged with. Maybe is what I was wanting to say. Um, so you use the phone or the tablet to switch the scenes. That's cool. Now, will it do it auto switch or like where it'll change on its own, or is it like the manual? I guess is what I'm trying to ask. The wrong. No, it's not. That's the right one. Oh, okay. You mentioned that to me before, but so what I'll have all these. I'll have one of these in each scale. I don't have to know yet, but we'll have the NZ and HO to put beside each other. I need to take new pictures and stuff of everything. Oh yeah, I can actually read the chat like right now, Norman. I just read your chat. I just highlighted your chat, and I'm pulling flash on. So I knew I had to do something. I couldn't keep working over there. I mean, if you look around in the room, it seems like a good place to be, but it didn't work out well. And I like the light, the daylight, better than that other light. Those bulbs were not purchased for modeling. They were just in there. So I actually used to use those to start my tomatoes. And so you can program it with it. It lets you create buttons. So That's a good idea. So what, like, so I know this one's out. So, well, I mean, basically, I know if I stay on the mat, I'm good. Pretty much, if I'm my piece is almost touching the mat, I'm good. But I see exactly what you're saying, and that makes sense. Being zoomed in a little more would be a little more necessary too. And I think like when you're doing deck railings or windows and such, that a little bit more of a zoom. Um, I might put a deck railing on. This is HO though, so you kind of really can't count it. Um, the HO guys need things a little bit bigger. They're not quite as skilled as us in scale folk. We can handle the smaller stuff. I actually really love that John has an in scale layout now. Because when I pick on HO scale people, I'm not attacking me because he's got an in scale layout too. Now, but by my theory, the Z scale folk are more talented than us here. And I definitely think they're crazier. Yeah, they tell folks don't see. We have the dexterity of a cat. That's in scale. We have like the speed and stealth of the puma. But I think Michael McCarver picks on in scalers a little bit. Maybe not a lot. I like Michael. He's cool. All right, so he's got some Colorado stories that I enjoy seeing or hearing about. So, oh, I like this, man. This does look good. Now this is a big model, but still, I thought I have a deck had a deck rail down here, and I might. Jeez. Well, they're not that small. Look at this. Things are huge. So this model's super simple to put it together. It's fun too. Wait, goes here. That goes here. The little wait. How does it go? Here, like this, and then this sits here. This is here. Boom. Uh, Now, I have considered. Okay, if I had plenty of money, I would have an HO scale layout for switching. I sure would. since we're talking about like if I had money, um, I would have an HO scale switching layout in the middle of the room, running around the outside of the room at regular kind of train level, about 4 feet, 3.5 feet, whatever. I'd have an N scale, and up about 2.5 feet, closer to the wall even, I'd have a Z scale running around. Now the N could have some switching and stuff, but the Z probably, I don't know, that'd be hard to do because it would be up against the wall and high. But it would be up against the wall and high because when you're further away, you're smaller. Y'all see what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I can't ever remember what it's called, but um, I think that would be really cool. Um, Again, though, that would be costly, but it's not a race, so you can take your time and do it. Um, these were unprofessionally airbrushed by me, and I actually airbrushed these a while ago, probably a month and a half ago. So this was probably airbrushed when the airbrush wasn't working great. Not that the airbrush wasn't working great. The airbrusher didn't know how to work the airbrush properly. Didn't have the settings correct. Let's keep our facts straight. All right, minus the glue, this is assembled. Oops, stay on the mat. Look at that. Hey, Digger, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Guess I can go ahead and glue it together. And so we will go ahead and assemble it. Might as well. Yeah, what you think, Diggs? One that happened is when I got off the stream last night, as I was tired. I wasn't happy with uh, the production, and and I decided that something had to change because I wasn't feeling like I was relaxing at all, you know. And I guess the standing up had a lot to do with it, being under those lights like that. See, I got this light muted above me, uh, so it's kind of soft on me. It's not too hard. It's not bearing down, and I'm sitting, so my back, you know, I just I'm not gonna feel as fatigued. I felt like exhausted and unpleased and displeased when I got done last night, and so I decided I wanted to make some changes, and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I think this is a good start. These things fit in there. I've been trying to make the cabin smaller. What happened? Oh, that's cool, Digger. So, Digger, are you a fan of uh, American soccer or your football? I mean, it probably goes without saying, but I figured I'd just check. John, Norman, y'all know anything about soccer? All right, so my kid, we're down 2-0 today in the third quarter. All right, they play 4 quarters in there. They don't play 2 halves in their age group. Uh, why did that not come back on? Huh? Turd. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. I've had it do that to me before, and I can't figure out. I guess it's going to do it again. Sure did. All right. If I do this, there we go. All right. So, anyway, what I was saying is we're down 2-0, and the team beat us about 4-0 or 5-0 2 weeks ago. We had to play them again for some crazy reason. But anyway, we're down 2-0. So basically, in 6 quarters, we're down about 6 or 7-0. But it really just, and for this game, we're down 2-0. So kid gets 2 assists and a goal in the third quarter to put us ahead 3-2, and we ended up winning 3-2 today. So I'm a proud daddy now. This is 6 and 7 year old young ladies playing against each other. So you can imagine how exciting and fun and funny and enjoyable those games are. We had 2 of them today. Yeah, I've got it on video too, but I don't have it. Uh, I don't have it on the PC. I guess I could probably. I'd have to go to iCloud and download all that. I don't know if I can do that. Anyway, I don't think it's not close enough to show her too much. She did took it. What happened? Oh, she took it to the. She took it towards the goalie on a breakaway, and right before she shot, she cut right and then shot. Looked like a dang little professional. I was proud daddy. So yeah, I mean it's not a big deal. We lost this morning to a much weaker team than the team we beat this afternoon. It's just how that can be. We had 2 games today due to um, weather cancellation, and I prefer one game, and then by the time we hit the third quarter, I was unhappy that we had the second game. So with this one, all you got to do is line up the holes for the LED light in this back corner, and you know exactly which direction everything points. This thing's not fitting in here as good as it normally does.
on the skill meter, this is a very simple kit to put together. Now you get to the end and you got to do this the deck railings and the stairs, and if you want to raise it and see, you can line up the LED hole right there, and it goes all the way down and through the bottom. Yeah. Um, oh yeah, it really is because she didn't play real well this morning, and she's infamous for having spurts of uh, what's the word I'm looking for, um, brilliance, just for sparks of brilliance for just a few minutes, and then she will like sometimes not really chase the ball and that kind of thing. Then she's 7, but she really didn't. She didn't play well, and she didn't really play like she was having a lot of fun this morning, and so that kind of concerned me. But then she had a really good game this afternoon. So yes, John, it is a very good feeling to see her happy and doing well. Um, because really they're really starting to play now. Like, uh, I mean, and this is like since for the last few months, you can see a difference. Um, they're more aggressive. They're rougher. Um, I mean, there's potential for people to get hurt today. Actually, there was two. There were two injuries today in the game. You don't usually see that much. We had one injury all last season. We had two in today's game, and it was because they were aggressive and they were going to the ball and both getting to the ball at the same time and those kind of things. Man, you ain't kidding, Norman. Like it's fun to play HO and O scale stuff live. I mean, Norman just hit the nail on the head. I mean, it's like, duh. But they're really a joy to put together because they're simple like this. Um, so what's an O scale one's going to be? No, no, it's going to be big. It's going to kind of be expensive because it's going to use a lot of filament. And when something uses when something uses a lot of filament, it's not the filament that is the problem. It's if it's using a lot of filament, it's using a lot of time. You know, filament can be the problem. Depending upon what you're talking about, but still. And Norman, you're right. They we have had the same coach for 3 years in a row now, and we're 7. If that tells you anything. So, oh, I'm sure. Um, but they, every once in a while try to shake things up and stuff and change the rosters and everything. And um, we do not have a dominant team at all. But Avery likes and is happy with her coach. Both, well, when they started out, it was co-ed, so we had boys and girls on the team. So her and her husband, they're police officers. They both coached the team. This would have been 3 years ago, and then 2 years ago, or yeah, 3 years ago, and then 2 years ago they started just playing with girls, and so the lady is just the coach now, and so. But she's good with him, and Avery's comfortable with her, and she was a player and stuff like that, so she knows what she's doing as much as anybody does, probably.
And so let's do one thing I don't like is that I wish y'all could. I need like a phone for a side view. I need to get a view like a bottom view, and that requires another camera because there's no way you can do that. Um, I mean, I could change the view, but I'd have to do that so much that wouldn't be practical. So what I want to do is I'm gonna put a deck railing. Well, I really don't want to put that right there because I got to put a door there. I'm gonna put a deck railing like right here, and I'm gonna zoom on it when I do it. So we'll see. And I mean, I have another camera. Um, if I know I'm going to do a build, which I didn't even intend to build it, but I have another camera I can put down. I never considered putting one down here way on the bottom, but I can, and kind of be in my way as far as typing a little bit, but I could keep it. I wouldn't be typing much if I'm building it. So let's do this. We're going to zoom in on this bottom corner if we can. We will apply a small amount of glue to the model. We'll place it here and slide it down. Slide it. Slide it. Not all. And then to fix that, I don't think is too. I didn't think it was too hard. Do this. Do this. Oh wait, I could have done undo it. I forgot. Now I can't. Here, here, here. All right. Hey, thank you, Norman. I appreciate you. That one was kind of fun to shoot. One of the things that was hard was to let me see if I can get my phone. All right, so okay, so my mom just texted me about Avery's goal again because it was a good goal. I like to show y'all sometime. All right, so say I was coming in like this, right? Well, I had to turn it, and then could you make a little channel for your railing to sit in during design? I certainly could, Norman. It's probably not a bad idea. Um, it would be relatively easy, Norman, to do that. Say here on this edge to leave like a raised part that it could just kind of fit into, like you're saying. Now, when you said channel, you make me think that it would be raised on both sides. And I don't think that due to, now on this HO model, yeah, I could do that. But on the Z and the N might be able to do it too, but the Z probably wouldn't. And I'm trying to avoid doing stuff if I can't do it to all of them. Because I get into a situation where I've got too many combinations of stuff that I'm trying to keep up with when I am trying to get something out to somebody. Because I'm trying to get the Windows standard on all the models, except for the commercial building, the big restaurant. It's got different. You meant like a small groove, yeah. It basically the groove, kind of the groove, is what I was talking about. I could do here. Um, so it's a good idea, Norman, and I haven't considered doing that, but it would be helpful because they're really hard to get and keep in place. And so that's not it's not a bad idea at all. Something I need to look into. Um, I was wanting to do a regular video today too, and I kind of got one done, but I'm not ready to put it out yet. It's going to be a little while before I'm ready to put that out because it's going to go with some other ones, and it's going to be they don't need to be too far apart. So I did make a pretty good, like an 11-minute long form video today, and it was on the design of Digger's cabin, and it actually, I'm pretty happy with it, um, the way it turned out. Um, all right, Dave, I appreciate you, man. I'm getting ready to call it myself. I intended to stream for an hour. Um, and just, I really, like I said, I really wanted to come on and be honest. I wanted to pick up some watch time. I wanted to just, hang out and chat with y'all a little while too, socialize a little bit before um, because AJ's not here and I don't have company over or anything. So I was just gonna be here, and basically I would have probably worked on some shorts and maybe worked on a video, but this was more fun. So hey, Roy H. Well, I don't know that I'm going this minute, but we're not far from it. Um, uh, we assembled part of a model tonight here, and so I've got the doors over there, but I don't really feel like fooling with them. And I'm kind of wanting to get. Uh, John, you got a lot of doors in your cabin. So look, you got an upstairs door going to your balcony right here, which I do like that. All right, I'm glad I put that there. And you got an escape hatch door back here. Here's your main front entrance. This is where, because this is your foyer right here. And then over here, look, you got to have your double doors to walk out on your front balcony for your upstairs. All right. And then look, downstairs, there's two more doors. So John's got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven doors in a what is really virtually a two-bedroom cabin. He's got seven doors. Now, he has, in his defense, John has two balconies. So you have to factor that in. Um, he does not have a jacuzzi. We weren't able to fit that on the deck. I don't. It might would fit on there on that corner over there. I don't know how big a jacuzzi would be, Norman, but that's not a bad idea. We could get John a jacuzzi, especially on the HO scale. Now, that's one of the things I've been doing with the Z scale models is I put them up on the outskirts, you know, up and on something for the force perspective, like Dave was talking about. But with these HO models, I can't put them anywhere, around the layout because they will jack up the scale. So I think I'm going to keep these. Um, I'm going to put this. What I would like to do eventually, I just don't have time. I would like to have a diorama. Um, John could fish from his balcony at over there at McKernan's. The problem is the logging pond is the only thing that he can reach. The reservoir, over there. First of all, I haven't poured that water, and he couldn't cast all the way up to the top of that dam. If he could, he's something else. Uh, showing unstable. Let me know if I'll run into y'all tomorrow or not. Um, we'll try to make it to Sidetrack Sunday. I don't most of the time I didn't know I just cut out over here, but most of the time we're reading a book or she gets to pick what she wants. She likes to watch that Full House. We watch that a lot, and so we read a lot too when we get time. She's got a lot of homework, so we do spelling test every Thursday, that kind of thing. But thank y'all for congratulating her. I am a proud daddy. She did great today. Thank y'all for coming out today. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for helping me with the new camera setup. I'm glad y'all are happy with it. I'm happy with it. I feel a lot better. Looking a lot more forward to Friday's stream. I think it'll be a little more relaxing to do it here. Like Norman said, I got my eyes on chat. I can even click the good chats that I want to see and put up through StreamYard. My head's not in the way. I got better lighting. I'm sitting down, blah, blah, blah. So, looking forward to next Friday's stream. Thanks, Mystic. And what we'll be doing this coming Friday is the prototype, which is usually an ugly assembly. Um, because this one here, what did I do with it? All right, this one right here was the second try. All right, we usually have several before we start. But this was Uncle Mark's cabin, and we did this over at the table last night. Everything but the porch on the back. And so what we're going to do is Uncle Digger's cabin will be coming up. Let's see if we can show you that real quick. Reminder what that looks like. And again, this will be the first. I don't think that looks good. Let's do this. This will be the first attempt at printing this guy. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Uncle Digger's cabin. See, we got Mark's. Wait, that's yeah. Wait, wrong way. That's Dave's. Oh shoot. Here, there's Marks and Diggers beside each other. So we did this guy right here yesterday, and we'll be doing this Digger's cabin, which is a little smaller, but just as cool, if not cooler.
got its own little personality to it. We got a log roof on it instead of it's going to be for a little bit more woodsy feel. I have some people that like the raised seam roof, but they want some log roof tops. So I started trying to make a few of those too. And y'all have a good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming out and supporting my channel. Remember that if you're watching on replay, I am going to have a giveaway on the 23rd. I think it's going to be the 23rd. I've got to talk to John and need to check on the scheduling for Sparky and Vinny's. But I'm going to do it on the 23rd if possible, and I'm going to do a giveaway for Christmas and for my reaching 1,000 subscribers. And I did a 1,000 subscriber celebration live stream over the Thanksgiving break. It would have been maybe the Friday after Thanksgiving, I think. And if you will have not already registered for that contest, if you'll just go back to that live stream again, it was the Friday after Thanksgiving, and enter the word enter in all caps, and then followed by your channel name in the comments there in the 1,000 subscribers celebration live stream. It's about a 4-hour live stream. So if you see it's 4 hours when you click on it, you're on the right one. Type enter in all caps, then your channel name, and you'll be entered in the contest for the 23rd. We're going to have a giveaway, a live stream. And also, I am working on watch time. So I have a Set It and Forget It playlist. So if you're watching on replay and you are able to, sometime you don't pay for data and stuff, maybe before you go to bed, if you want to click on my Set It and Forget It playlist, or before you go to work or something like that, it'll help me collect watch time. It's actually a cool watch. Actually, it's got it's a progression of the build of my layout from a 4x3 oval to the 40x3 layout that it is today. There are videos. There's 158 of them. No shorts are in that Set It and Forget It playlist, I don't think. And there's about 150 something videos, and so you can't really ever watch it all. But just by playing it for me, you help me to get watch time. I have been increasing even a little more than 20 hours a day over the past couple of days. So y'all are helping me out. Somebody's helping me out. Please continue to do so. If you were in the stream tonight and have time to do that, please do. Thank y'all if you have been doing that. And if you're not able, I understand. If you're watching in replay, I would appreciate it too. Thank y'all. You all have a good evening. And my main man, John, has put some links in the chat. So if you're watching on replay, make sure you click live chat. I don't know if live chat or top chat matters, but if you don't see it, click live chat, and I should have play set. And so you should be able to click those links and go right to that video to enter for the giveaway, as well as to click on the Set It and Forget It playlist. And thank you very much for coming, everybody. Y'all have a good evening. I had fun. I like sitting here better than standing over at that table. So y'all have a good night. I look forward to seeing y'all for Diggers, the build a Digger's cabin, Uncle Digger's cabin on Friday. Look for some videos coming up this week of me printing that as well as painting it. Good night, everybody.